Hi everyone, welcome back. Good morning all. Again, everyone, all my old students again joined in this batch, guys. Yeah, good to see everyone. So, we are going to come up with a new course, okay? E-commerce microservices architecture, okay? In this course, basically end to end, UI to till backend integration also you can able to see. UI we will not teach you, but how to do integration and how you can deploy in the Kubernetes, I will demonstrate you guys. Okay, end of this course. Now first we'll see what is the course content, why monolithic came to the picture, why microservices, in microservices e-commerce design, how to follow, okay, what kind of components we have, what kind of tools we will be integrate as part of this architecture. I will show you in today's session, guys. Okay, now as part of this course, who are completely new for Spring Boot, okay, so you are not eligible to take this course, guys. The minimum prerequisites is Spring Boot and REST API. You should be aware. Again, don't expect in classroom to teach you again what is REST API, what is REST controller, okay, component, service, bean, all basic fundamentals you should be aware. Those people can take this course, guys. Okay, that is about the prerequisite for this course. Now, regarding the course details from now onwards, it is called a day one. Okay, it will take 20 to 25 days of this architecture to complete the complete end to end, including security, guys, including JWT, authentication, and authorization. Even we are taking care. So duration a buffer time we given 20 to 25 days. Before December 20th, we'll try to complete. Why? Because already after 21st, it's kind of a long weekend, everyone. I know it's a December, right? We'll try to wrap it up as well. Why? Because even we are taking Saturday sessions also. There is no more holidays from now onwards, guys. So Monday to Saturday sessions will be there. Okay, and backup videos, yes, once you purchase this course, the videos are lifetime access for you guys, everyone. It's not like a 1 month, 2 months, it's not like that. Anytime you can access in our portal. Just let me show you here our portal as well, javaexpressacademy.com. This is our portal, guys. Okay, whoever purchased the course from here, so you will get a login username and password, so you can watch videos directly. If you are interested other videos, yes, you can watch it here as well here, like a UI full stack or complete Java zero to hero, core Java, DevOps, okay, security, completely all the videos are available in our portal here. This is our new portal. Recently it is launched, this, guys. Okay, lot of students may not be aware. Previously that website is not available. Now it is available. You can watch it. Future we will plan Android app as well, guys, soon. Okay. Now, for any queries, always drop a message to our contact number in your WhatsApp. They will help you for the enrollment. Already they will touch with you guys. You guys are all not registered in this course, right? So definitely they will connect with you back. If any questions, they will help you guys. Okay. Next, regarding the course highlights, let me explain some key points, guys. Now you join in a organization. Yes, you already taken a course, Spring Boot, Microservices. You done already everything you done, but still it's kind of a recap with real time. If imagine if you have right now we are mostly discussing, right, like Spring Boot cloud with collections as well as using streams. Yeah, keep on holding your questions. I will take all your questions, guys. But whenever you have a questions, please drop in the chat box. I will take all your questions after a few minutes. Okay. So in the real time, you may have n number of microservices like 20, 30, 40. We don't know. Based on the project, it will be there. Okay. In this project, basically, we are choosing 10 microservices here. 10 microservices we are choosing. It's kind of a completely e-commerce platform using microservices architecture here. Here mainly integrating, okay, hands-on experience you will get what are the services are available. Imagine if you take e-commerce platform. Okay, if you take normally e-commerce platform, what kind of operations we have? If you take a flipkart.com, imagine. Okay, imagine if it is a monolithic application like a search module, okay, cart module, okay, login module, okay, and add to cart, order of items, list of orders, like a payment module. Like these many number of modules are available in monolithic style. But where in case of, when I say monolithic, means only single project we have. But in microservices, every single module become a microservice. Different, like if you have 12 modules, means 12 microservices we have. So as part of our architecture also, we are dividing, okay, with number of services like a user service and order microservice, payment microservice, shipping, product, and favorite. If you combine all the services, see, when you talk about monolithic, okay, if single database, you have a concept of relationships. When you are converting monolithic to microservices, there is no more relationships between the classes. Why? Because database may different. If database is same, or then that is applicable. But when database is different, everything, lot of challenges we have when you are dividing a microservice as a different databases. So in the cloud, if you create multiple database, a lot of charges are applicable. So what we are planning is, we will take different databases. I mean to say different database means user service database is different, order service database is different, and payment database is different, shipment service database is different, product and favorite. Like if you take a MySQL database, we are not using any H2 anymore. If you take MySQL, separate account is required, AWS account or Azure account. There you need to create a database, again charges. So end of the course, huge cost will be happen. We have a benefit of Docker with Kubernetes. In Kubernetes, I want to run this database as a separate pod, this database as a separate pod, and user service as a separate, order service as a separate. Like multiple pods we will create, and multiple database pods also will be create. So payment has their own database, shipment has their own database, product and favorite and user. Every microservice their own databases are available. Now, when you talk about a single microservice, you typically functionalities, what kind of functionalities you have? User creation or user registration or deletion, updation maximum. But when the point will come, when this database want to communicate to payment service, user or order, there should be a relation. User, shipment, product, okay, product microservice. Suppose you make an order. I want to fetch the user details, who make the order. Then I should know user information. Now I need to connect to this microservice or not. So this communication, like everyone fiend client how to use, but in the real time comes to the picture, multiple fiend clients we will be create by integrating shipping to order, shipping to user. Now again, payment to order microservice, order to user microservice, and a favorite to product microservice, product to some other. Like this, the multiple things we will be integrating here. The same concept we need to implement everywhere to make the flow up and running here at the initial stages here. This is the how it will be look like. When you are developing these things, what are the concepts will come? Like, see here, essential microservices are user, product, order module, payment module, favorite module, shipping, proxy client, Jipkin, and API gateway at the security level also. See, if when you think about a monolithic style, security will come at one place only. But when you are dividing monolithic to microservice, In real time, we will not implement security in all the layers. Order, payment, shipping, product, favorite. No. Only one place we will implement at the gateway layer. Maybe internally we'll talk to the user service. Till now you see all the flow will be happen gateway to remaining microservices. But most of the companies, they will create another abstract layer as well. Another abstract layer that is called a proxy client. Why? Because user talk to order, order talk to shipment, payment talk to like internal communication we have. But instead of exposing the APIs, what they will do, a proxy client they will create, they will call all the APIs here. So gateway will call only proxy client. Proxy client will take in care remaining services. Even JWT authentication, everything we will do at the proxy layer itself. Another security, another abstract layer we will create also. In my organization, we will do this pattern. So few organizations directly they will do at the gateway layer. We want to provide another layer to avoid gateway layer configurations, everything to keep it to as a proxy. This proxies help to make API calls of all other services. Like we will expose as a fiend clients here. Now the request will come via a proxy client only, remaining all the services like a Eureka client circuit. And even suppose when you are making a call to gateway layer, imagine payment service is down, product service is down, there should be a fallback mechanism, a kind of a circuit breaker pattern. I need to implement at the gateway layer. Hey, your service is down. Please handle. Like we need to take in care at the gateway layer also. Or I will demonstrate you both without proxy client with API gateway. Both I will demonstrate. First, we'll start from whichever everyone knows gateway layer, then we will create this another layer why it is required here, so that all communications will happen via these two components, these two microservices only. Where I can handle, okay, order service is down, try again after some time, contact customer care team. Okay, at the gateway layer we should be handle that circuit breaker as well. Internally also you can implement, but it is the main component where we should handle here as well. Now, when you have these many number of services, now here only if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zipkin is a 10. Imagine if you have a 20 to 30 services. Monitoring is very difficult. Which service is running, which service is not running. It's very quite difficult to identify. Even we are integrating everything, whatever you seen here, everything will deploy into Kubernetes, guys. Everything, no more local. That means Kubernetes configurations also writing is different in our applications also. Here there is Spring Profiles concept, dev environment, production environment, cloud environment, UAT environment. The configurations will be vary everywhere, right? So even if you see come down, this is about the Eureka server. Okay, where you can able to see registered services and everything in this dashboard. And as well as if you come down here, see here the dependency calls. Jipkin may not use in the real time, but to make sure they will use as a Splunk or other tools they will be used to make that activity. But Splunk is a commercial product. I cannot demonstrate you anymore in the classroom trainings. So what I can do max, we will do a Jipkin, a dependency diagram where the communications are happening. If you see here, I think my service is running or not. Let me verify just a minute. If it is running, I can demonstrate you. Just I restarted the system. I'm not sure whether it is there or not. No, it's not available. That's okay. Now, if you see here, if you see all the requests are happening at the gateway layer, gateway to a proxy client. From proxy client to see the communications via your Eureka server. Imagine in the real time. You may not have Eureka, then definitely they will use as a REST template or the web client, guys. Only one option we have. If you are not using Eureka, they will use all the calls, independent services, everything they will use as a REST template, and they will make an API call. It's not mandatory to use Eureka as well. But when you have a Eureka, the benefit is a Fiend client we can use. Without Eureka also Fiend client, but it is kind of a moreover Rust template only here. Just we need to demonstrate you all the things as well. So like how the dependency diagram will be created by our Jipkin. If something goes wrong, you can identify here why API call is not happening in this place. This is a Jipkin. If you come down here, like a microservices monitoring here. Now see where you can able to see the dashboard here. Prometheus, Grafana and Kubernetes here. In Kubernetes, by using manifest files, we can deploy Prometheus and Grafana as well. And where you can able to see all the components whichever is supporting by using Prometheus, metrics will send to the Grafana. Grafana will create a beautiful dashboards in this place. Already you will be aware, previously we used to run using Docker Compose, but now everything on the Kubernetes, how to handle these configurations here. This is the how. When you are working, even at this time I added as kind of a dashboard, guys. Kubernetes dashboard normally used to run how kubectl get pods, right, get services, get deployments, right. Even Kubernetes has a special dashboard available, like a how many deployments are running, how many pods are running, how many replica sets are running. Now Prometheus gateway, all the services will be deployed, where you can see at a beautiful dashboard in Kubernetes itself only here, where you can able to monitor your services here. This is one way of monitoring, and Prometheus Grafana is one way of monitoring here. Here also something goes wrong, your pod will not run. Then you need to go ahead. Anyway, Kubernetes has an advantage as a self-healing process, right? Whenever pod is down, it will be restart automatically. Everything taken care by your orchestration engine. That is about Kubernetes, where you can deploy all the services are up and running. 2 to 3 services is running is one kind of activity. When you have more number of services, we should be very handle to run our application. See here, payment database deployment, payment service deployment, product database, product. If you know one service how you are running, remaining all we can follow the same pattern, we can deploy as well also. This is in times of the Kubernetes deployment in this place. After running everything, now just I want to see, like you have a user microservice, how many users are registered. Every time you are making an API call, right, to see how many users are available in this user microservice. To add another benefit in this course, what I am doing, we will take a React.js, an application. This React also will be deployed into Kubernetes by using an Nginx server. That user list information I will demonstrate you in this place. Ignore about the remaining designs. At least a React application to call your microservice to get the data here. Whenever you hit from the postman any user account, that user will be displayed in the React dashboard. This is about a React application here. Recently just we completed UI full stack live sessions, like where we can see HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, Node.js, Express.js, and completely all the things we done. So as part of this, a small web page I taken, where I demonstrated you one kind of activity here, that we will be integration time. I will be demonstrate you React.js here. This is the how, where this whole course will come. Here few questions. Where is the Kafka? Where is the event driven? When you are developing all the services in the local environment, whatever you have, we will deploy into Kubernetes still here. But in terms of Kafka, running Kafka in Kubernetes is kind of another complexity. Okay, lot of other things, Helm charts, advanced Helm charts we should be aware. But I cannot take Helm charts in this course. to avoid that activity in a local when you are running, we'll integrate as a Kafka as one other microservice where whenever user registration is created, I want to create a notification. That notification is another microservice where he can consume and he can do that activity as well. That I can demonstrate you here, but don't expect Kafka and Kubernetes. That is a Helm charts you should be aware. Helm is kind of a advanced repo of Kubernetes where we can manage here, guys. Helm charts here. That is how this whole course we designed here. Okay, and what are the outcomes while learning this course means we can build and deploy a corporate level e-commerce platform with microservices, hands-on experience completely with Eureka, Fiend Client, Circuit Breaker, JWT at gateway layer. And one more thing, when if you see here in the proxy client to user, you created a user, okay, and you will get some access token, okay, some token you will receive. The token you will pass to order microservice, payment microservice, shipping microservice, Kubernetes. If you have no authentication, if you don't have a access, like you don't have a role, but you have a user, then you cannot access any more product microservice. You will get a forbidden access here, guys. When you run this application, you will get a forbidden access. If you have a token is authenticated with user microservice is good, you are a valid user, then only using token by using JWT only, I can access your microservice. The security layer we are implementing at the proxy client level here. Internally, gateway will be talk. It will be stop if any issues are there. That is about here security layer side where we can do this activity as well. That is another one just you need to remember. Okay, and you will learn Kubernetes deployments, manifest files, configurations, secrets, and another advanced concept called PVC configuration. Persistent volume claims for microservices means our database concepts. When you deploy an application to Kubernetes layer, this is mandatory for database. Why? Because your pod, you by persist monitoring internet issues. So that's what it is. Let me. Yeah. Am I audible now? Please confirm. Am I audible now? Yeah. Thank you. I think due to network issue, it's a delay. So that's why. Yeah, that's okay. Where are we? Here. Here, when you are implementing microservices is kind of a security with best practices like authentication, JWT token and authorization, how you can do that, we will be discussed. Once you done this complete course, easily, okay, you are working on any project, doesn't matter. You are working on a support role, you are working on non-IT role, but the rule is Spring Boot and REST API, you should be aware. Once you know this confidence knowledge, any project you can design by your own. If you know, lot of people are asking, I have experience of 5 years experience, but I want to go for fake. Okay, I want to, can I take as experience? Yes, but all training projects you should not keep in resume. Remember this point, guys. This is kind of a get confidence on the project. If you take some domain knowledge, you should be aware. E-commerce domain. Now you will be aware. If you again e-commerce I working means they will not trust. In real-time organizations, the projects are different, right? Maybe a insurance domain, like a healthcare domain. Based on that domain knowledge will be a different also. E-commerce everywhere, the same pattern will be there. Everywhere, e-commerce means the platform concepts, everything will be the same. Remember this one, guys. So you can able to get a confidence for building a real world applications, any applications you can imagine how to develop. Okay, what are the concepts you need to think first, you need to find out. End-to-end development skills, that means everything A to Z here we are performing. Like a React also we added as a benefit here. So who is eligible, who is perfect for this course means, if you want to become a master microservices and Kubernetes deployments, is the best course where you can able to learn everything here. Till now whatever I demonstrated here in terms of database design. Now if you see here, these many kind of relationships we have, guys. If you take user microservice, product microservice, order microservice, payment microservice, category, cart, address, credentials. Okay, we can extend as well till at one point where we can see everywhere primary key, foreign key. But when you divide into a microservice, it will become as a integer only. But when you make a communication, yes, we should be handle all the activities. This is kind of a typically all the services database design, how it will be look like. Even you are good at entity level designs also. When you are discussing any services means, definitely you will be strong at the entity relationships here, like one to many, many to one, wherever it is a possibility we have. That based on the microservices architecture. This is typical database design for this application here, guys. The whole architecture here. How we can able to design. Now yes, the non-technical questions, please everything. Please write your name and the contact number. The sessions will get sharply everything. Once you clear everything, we can enrollment will be added. The price related things and everything, our team will help you to enrollment process. Any technical questions, please ask, guys. If possible, can you migrate Kafka at least for Kafka? Definitely, we can integrate. We will run through Docker container. We can as well. Audible? Good. Mm, my network is good. This is breaking. Uh, am I clear now? Other. Okay, thank you. Someone is saying that uh, if possible, can you use migrate Kafka at least for local setup? I understand Kubernetes is complex. Yes, definitely. We cannot make Kafka and Kubernetes. Yet in the local environment, while running our microservices, we'll integrate Kafka as well. Okay, completely new Kubernetes and Docker. Yeah, definitely no worries. Docker, you should have a prior knowledge. I will share you some videos. Just if you go through that Docker, that is good. No worries. Regarding no real-time payment integration, right now, no. It's kind of a we need to make a flavor of microservice architecture. It's kind of a some module here. That's it. Ankit, can we use relational mapping between No, not at all. Between microservices, not possible relationships. But within the microservice only, it is possible. That is why microservice, some challenges we have. Okay, we will use MySQL database with every pod instance. So every database is a new MySQL instance will be there. That is with the help of Kubernetes PVC concept. We will demonstrate you that activity, guys. Okay, we'll see if possible Postgres also, maybe for one database, how we can do. But end of the day, Postgres MySQL image where you can see we can integrate as well. That is the what it happen. Okay. Uh, yes, we missed last few words. Spring security, as I told, right? Here we will be do in user microservice, we will do Spring security with JWT token authentication. We will do perform proxy client will communicate to user. When you hit an API by using username and password with the proxy client, he will give one JWT token. That token we will send to these services here. Okay, no Mongo as of now, no Mongo here. We'll see when based on our discussions, whenever I have a time, I will try to reiterate with our other microservices which is not dependent. No SQL will try to see here, but right now we'll make everything as MySQL, Postgres and NoSQL. I will have a plan. If everything is good, definitely I will be demonstrate. When you are choosing NoSQL database, there should not be any relationships here. Like imagine you have a order microservice, you have a order id, imagine like a cart id. Okay, now but the cart id information where it is available in cart microservice. Like imagine order microservice, maybe another module payment id, user id, like who doing the payment, for which order he done, that order information available in this database. But here, yes, no more relationships here when you are doing microservices here. Okay, as of now, I will not give a promise, guys, for NoSQL, but I will try to do my 100%. We will try to do. Okay. No, here no more migrations here. But because everything we are doing pods, right? It's not like a cloud database we are not creating. So that's why. Database migration, these all the things will come as part of our REST API and Spring Boot concepts here. Yes. Any other questions? Clear for Ankit for your question and Manohar for your questions. Are we clear? Nitin, any questions? Manik, for you, as I told, right? We will see that part. Who are asked the questions? If you are clear, say yes, so that okay. So tomorrow onwards, sharply classes will start, guys, for enrolled sessions. No more demo sessions. Why? Because the course duration look like a 20 to 25 days. If I take 1 week of demo sessions, there is no use at all, guys. Okay, that's why. Yes, session will be recorded. We will be uploaded in our portal here in this module, guys. Already 10 students already enrolled. So you will get an access by today EOD or tomorrow. Who are all enrolled, you will get videos in this place, guys. Okay. Today's session also will be uploaded in this same module. You can watch it here. Already enrolled students here. It's a lifetime access, guys. Anytime you can log in and you can access. Okay, even we are planning to deploy a Android app in our Play Store. So maybe future we will be plan that activity as well, Java Express app. So you can access there also here. All the sessions are who or whatever course are purchasing here, all the courses are lifetime access for you. No, there is no more 1 month, 2 months, no, not like that. Clear, Dilip, for your question? Manik. Yes, Rohit, for your question, yes, Fiend client is act as a proxy client, correct. Why? Because proxy client is taken care with using Fiend client, we will make all API calls. Okay. Okay, tomorrow we'll start with the direct development. I will give some more hint on the day basis I written here. If you see, introduction to today's completely course introduction overview, just I explained like tomorrow in detail we'll see what is monolithic, what is microservices, and what kind of rules when you are designing a microservice, that we will be discuss and set up an environment from another 1 week. I mean to say another 1 week user service development. I mean to say day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all our services development will do. Once all the services development is ready, and then we'll discuss about proxy, gateway, circuit breaker, tracing, deploying, okay, and database persistent volume class, PVC, all the things we'll see. In Kubernetes concepts means whichever is required, definitely those things. Like now, if you want to deploy a microservice in Kubernetes, what concepts you should be aware? Deployment file, service file, config maps, and PVCs, okay, and any environmental variables. Those all the things will be covered. Ashok, for your question. Day 2 is tomorrow, Saturday. Today is Friday, right? Tomorrow is the day 2, guys. Sunday no class. Again, day 3 will start from. I mean, as it is, I told here already. I just clearly I mentioned to everyone. Monday to Saturday class. Today is the day 1. Tomorrow is the day 2. If you are interested, enroll today, and you will get new meeting details from tomorrow. You can attend, and we will start our direct development here. Okay, our time is fixed, Manohar. So 8 a.m. is the best. 7 a.m. is too early. So that's why. Like, how many of you looking I mean to say 9 p.m. Just I want to see from the your inputs 9 p.m. Just you can say everyone comments in the chat box so that I will be aware based on the see how many of you people really there. Okay, half of people there, half of here. Okay. It's kind of a half of voting happen here, guys. So we'll see. Which is the time we will say? We will start a poll. Let me see how many polls happen. Let me just recently here, right? Let me do one poll. Just make a see how many responses we received. Just a minute. Let me launch one poll to you guys. So. Let me make it. See, everyone received any poll, just have a look. You will get a pop-up. Okay. Yes. You will get one pop-up, guys, one poll. Can you make a poll preference? Is it done, everyone? Around 16, 17 members are there. Okay. Lot of poll happen in the morning time, guys. 9 only, 70%, 30% in the evening. So only we will prefer in the morning if that is the case. Okay. Anyway, you will get a recorded sessions, guys. No worries. Okay. So that's all for today's session. For any technical, let me know, guys. Now. 8 a.m., 9 p.m. 8 means morning, 9 means evening. Lankit, for your question. If no technical questions, yes, we can close our call. Send hi message to this number. Enroll today only, guys. Okay. So that's all. Thank you, guys. I think hope I cleared everyone questions. Thank you. Thank you very much for attending. Who are already enrolled, you will receive meeting details by today EOD, guys. Okay, for attendance of tomorrow class. Thank you, guys.